What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. Hit the join button and become a member. Why? Well, members get exclusive content. Hit the bell icon on my channel so that you will receive a notification every time that I drop a video, and you can go and check it out. If you support me and support the channel. I know I've been missing in action for a couple of days. Had to take care of a little bit of business. Nevertheless, I'm going to make it up to you guys by dropping, 2 videos a day for a couple of days. Perhaps not today, just this one today, but I'm going to catch up on my content since I missed a couple of days because I am taking this very serious. Also, I'm working on different content. Again, I'm going to switch my content up just a tad bit, but, it's still going to be in the same area. But I'm going to bring different stories. And so in order to bring you the proper details of these stories, I have to do my research so that I'll bring you the facts, the inside story. There's always an inside story to a lot of these stories. Sometimes you just have to connect the dots. Let's get into this story. This one takes us once again to CYA. They're in SRCC. Now, in CYA, they have 2 receptions, at least back then. This was in 1990, and one was SRC. I think it's SRC or SRCC, and then NRC or NRCC. I don't remember. But I was there at SRCC. Everyone there is transitory. This is like Wasco and Delano for prison. It's just reception. You go there, you see a counselor or whatever, and then you wait to be transferred once you understand your classification, your status, to whatever YA they're going to send you to. Me, I went from SRCC or SRC to Paso. Others go to, wherever they go, to another YA or to Paso. So it's just a reception. So it's hard to really get close with someone there because you can get there and your cellie has already been there for a month, because you typically stay there, if I recall correctly, maybe a month and a half, 2 months. Maybe he's already been there for a month or so, and he's on his way out the door. So it's hard for the staff to get close with the incarcerated people there to build that sort of familiarity, because everyone is so in and out because it's reception. And so there they sell you up with different races. I had a Southsider as a cellie. And one day I opened up a bag of his chips while he was on visit or something. And I started eating them. I was hungry. And I didn't really know the rules and the politics, even though I did know, even at that age, at 16, that it was wrong to just open up someone's chips and start eating them unless it was my brother or something, my mother's chips or something. But I was hungry, and perhaps that overrode what I knew to be right. And when they sent us to another unit, he said that he didn't want to be in a cell with me. The police asked him why. He said, because he doesn't respect my stuff, man. And so they put me in a cell with another or different Southsider. They asked me, man, how you feel, man? We still make him go in the cell with you. I said, it's cool. That's how you feel. I don't want to be in a cell with someone who feels like I do not respect them or respect their stuff. So it's fine. So I went in the cell with another Southsider, and he and I were real cool. There in reception in SRC, one day the staff, they said that we had been doing good, hadn't been pummeling upon each other, and so they were going to do something nice for us and bring us in some food for the unit. Now, mostly black staff worked there, predominantly, but there are some Hispanics there at this time, and of course some whites. But you see a lot of blacks there. And CYA, particularly, or not particularly, just a lot of YAs, but SRC was one of them. And so the staff that are bringing in this food for the unit, for us behaving, are mostly black staff. Now, that doesn't really matter. Whoever's bringing it in is fine. But it is a part of the story, because when they told us they was going to bring in this food, I said, okay, cool. And they brought it in a couple of days later. Buckets of chicken, pans, a couple pans of macaroni and cheese and this and that. It was only like 12 of us that came out from our side of the unit, 12 blacks, like 12 Hispanics, a couple of whites or whatever. So it was like 26, 27 people there in the day room. And it's a lot of food. So I said, man, we gonna better grub. We've been sitting there eating that nasty YA food, corned beef hash and this sort of stuff. But it ain't cooked right. And, now we got chicken, fried chicken, macaroni and cheese. And the black man, this black dude, Mr. D, he had even told me when I came out of my cell and was heading to the day room to eat, he said, hey, Porter. I said, yeah, man. He said, man, I know that you love sweets, man. I got a thing for sweets. He said, I had you in mind when I brought that chocolate cake. I said, what? I said, you brought some chocolate cake? He said, yeah, I had you in mind, bro. I thought about you when I brought the chocolate. It was like 4 or 5 big chocolate cakes right there on one of the tables. I said, man, it's about to go up. I'm about to have at this stuff. I couldn't wait. And then I get to the day room, and we sitting there, sitting down first, and I see the Mexicans putting on their gloves, like the little plastic gloves before they go messing with the food. So I get up, and I'm about to go get my food too. And I see all the Mexicans looking at me crazy, like I'm doing something wrong, right? And then the black stopped me. The black stopped me, bro, and said, hey, bro, normally they go first. They eat first. I said, they eat first? Why do they eat first? And he said, I don't know, man. That's just how it is. They don't eat at the blacks. I said, they don't eat at the blacks? Man, this is ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense. So it's okay for us to eat after them. I know people that eat with their damn dogs, but they won't eat at the blacks. They think they're too good to eat after us. Why would y'all accept something like this? That is the epitome of brainwashing, man. And I understand it. I did not hold it against my brothers because I understand the 400 to 4 million years of systematic brainwashing, having you believing that you are inferior, having to sit at the back of the bus. I could never reconcile a grown man getting up to sit at the back of the bus. I understand why it happened. I do. I can break it down for you. I'm not going to get into that right now because I'll be talking for hours upon hours. But I understand the psychological chains that have been inflicted upon my people. But if you think that we're going to sit right here, I'm hungry too, for one. And for two, the staff brought this in for all of us. They didn't say this is for the Mexicans, this is for the Southsiders, or this is for the whites. This is for the unit. This food is for everybody. And so why would I sit over here and we're all salivating at the mouth, waiting to get a piece of this damn chicken, and we got to wait for them to make all their plates, eat and be full and merry, and then we can go to the table and get whatever scraps is left over that they left for us and make our plates and feed our people and feed ourselves. Man, are y'all serious? That ain't about to happen, bro. I'm letting y'all know right now. I hope you ain't got no shower shoes on out here, because sometimes people come in the day room with shower shoes on, little slippers. Go back to your cell and put your fucking shoes on, because this ain't nobody in this damn day room about to eat a piece of chicken. Nobody. If they think that we about to eat after them and they won't eat after us, it's not about to happen, bro. And one of the homies there, well, it's a few blacks that are like, man, I agree, man, hell no. But a couple of blacks were like, that's how it was last year. I guess the staff had brought some food the year before, the same sort of thing. And the Mexicans had ate first. And so they're used to this sort of thing. At the end of the day, no one really respects us. They all think that every race, they all think that they're better than us. Everybody, bro. So I'm like, what makes them think that they're better than us? What makes them think that they're clean enough or worthy enough for us to eat after them if we're not worthy enough as human beings for them to eat after us? They brought this food, because they said we're all a part of this unit. We're all together. We're all locked up. We're all struggling. I think some of the staff saw their children in us. We're 15 and 16 years old. These are, older black ladies, older black dudes, I know a couple of them sort of mothered me a couple of times. And I believe, I used to say to myself, they see their child in me, with me being in there at such a young age. But we're all rowdy and young and gang banging. And I understand that the black men at this time do not really have a sense of racial pride. This is in 1990. The racial pride came really in the 60s, where the catacombs and grottos of America were imbued and suffused with racial pride. But this began to dissipate with the gang banging. And that's all we're really focused on. And we're young, so no one really has cultivated a love of history and their people at this tender age. But I was beginning to develop this at a young age. I already had race pride even at 15 years old. And I knew right from wrong, and I knew that this shit wasn't right, and that this shit wasn't about to happen. That we're going to sit here and sit to the side while they sit over there and make their food, the food that was brought in for us too, and then we get the fucking scraps that's left over because they don't want to eat after us. That's the reason. Because their rules is they can't eat after us. Well, y'all won't be eating then, bro. Ain't nobody about to eat. Either we gonna y'all make a plate, one of y'all, then one of us make a plate. We gonna do it like that. We're all gonna sit here and make our plates together, or ain't nobody about to make shit. So I tell the blacks, y'all get ready, man. That's just what it is, bro. And like a couple of them like, man, come on, man. We still gonna be plenty. Look at all this food, bro. Still gonna be plenty of food. No, it ain't about to be shit. But this chicken about to go flying everywhere. Ain't about to be nothing left over. Ain't nobody finna eat nothing. Bet nobody touch that fucking food. Because I'm assuming that if we go touch the food, it's about to go up. Because they're saying that they can't eat after us. And they want to eat too. So why would it be any different if they go touch the food? If y'all go touch the food, it's about to go up. Because we're not eating after y'all either. So tell the damn police to take that shit back. Ain't nobody eating nothing. So I go over there and I talk to the Southsider who was doing most of the talking. And I told him, ain't nobody about to eat nothing, bro. I'm assuming y'all not going to back down from y'all stands. That y'all can't eat after us, and we're not backing down from that either. He said, man, what's the problem? The police brought this shit in last year. I wasn't here, but we know about it, and my people ate first. Basically, why am I here starting stuff? And I tried to explain to him, this is a new generation. We're not going for this. We're taking up arms here in America. We ain't bowed down to anyone for any reason. Period. We damn sure ain't sitting at the back of the bus and eating last after someone who doesn't want to eat after us. So, bro, tell the police to take the food back, or it's just going to go up. If y'all go over there and try to eat, I'm letting you know right now. Straight up. So I go back over there and I holler at the blacks. And I see the Mexicans. They can see over there that I'm waving my hands, that I'm animated. And so they can see that maybe a couple of blacks are resisting and saying, man, just chill, man. There's still going to be plenty of food left over, whatever. So they really are beginning to believe somehow that they are in the right with their stance. But I know better. And I don't give a damn what anyone says. Again, if y'all go over here and try to make these plates of food and think we about to go after y'all and sit over here and be hungry and watch y'all make big plates of food that was brought in for us too, it's about to go up. That's it, and that's all. I can show you better, I can tell you. And after a few minutes, apparently them pondering this and contemplating and not wanting to tell the staff, I'm assuming, to take the food back, maybe thinking that that's equivalent to them marking out. By them saying, okay, well, we ain't finna just go eat then. Y'all just take the food back. It's like them probably feeling like we can't do that. It's just gonna have to go up then. Okay, fine. So they start walking over there towards the tables where the food is at. So I'm just looking at them. And I'm just saying to myself, I ain't tripping. I'm looking at the blacks. The staff now done caught wind pretty much to what's going on. They sit in the office and they just watching us. And I'm looking at them. And they looking at me. A black dude looking at me, basically giving me the okay, saying I understand. They understand. They see what's going on. That these people are trying to eat before us based on their politics. And even the staff, I'm sure, is saying, nah, we brought the food in for everyone. For everyone. Again, this is mostly black staff that brought the shit in. You don't think they had some of us in mind particularly when they brought it in? They wasn't trying to exclude anyone, but they certainly didn't bring it in just for them. They didn't bring it in just for us either, but they certainly didn't bring it in just for them. They brought it in for everyone. And if you want to make a case that they had anyone particular in mind when they brought it in, it was us. It was mostly black staff. But we're not racist people, so I don't even think that they were thinking along those lines. They were just thinking, let's look out for everybody and bring this food to the unit. But you guys have somehow mustered up the unmitigated gall, the audacity to believe that we're going to sit over here hungry, salivating at the mouth, waiting on you to finish. They started making their way to the table. And I was just waiting on one of them to start making a plate. I started walking over there towards them. The blacks were following me. And one of them picked up one. As soon as he went right for the chicken. He had grabbed himself a plate and went straight to the chicken. He had gloves on. He was about to put himself some chicken on that plate. But as soon as he went over there to grab that chicken, I ran. I was only a few feet away from him. I ran over there and I hit him in the mouth area with my left fist. Boom! Chicken went flying everywhere. I just told you, ain't nobody about to enjoy this KFC. And so it went up. The blacks followed suit, bro. And food was flying everywhere. We started fighting. You know what I'm saying? We was all in the day room fighting. The police ran in there. They ain't sprayed mace or nothing. They were trying to break us up, telling them, come on, man, we brought y'all food and this is what y'all doing. They yelling this in the day room. This for everybody. This is what y'all doing. This how y'all repay us. That's fucked up. I ain't listening to nothing. I'm steaming mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm steaming mad that these motherfuckers went over here after I done told them. And they still go over here to make their plates. I understood it though. Again, I knew that they were not going to back down. And they didn't. They still went over there to make their plates. But I wasn't going to back down either. We're not going to do this. I'm sorry. I can't live with myself as a man at 16 years old, even, to sit here and watch you guys eat. And I'm hungry as hell and can't wait to eat some of this real food, some of this good food. And instead of me doing that, I'm sitting over here watching y'all make y'all big fat plates. And I can't eat because y'all don't want to eat after me. Man, no. Later on, we talked about it, and they said that they understood. We talked about it with the staff as well. And they said that they understood and that, you know, from now on, when they bring the food, it's going to have to be everybody eat at one time. Or they ain't going to bring no food. Y'all do whatever y'all got to do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bringing it, we all eat at one time, or ain't nobody eating nothing if y'all can't eat after us. Because we can't eat after y'all either, if that's how y'all feel. And that's just that, bro. And that's what happened right there in SRCC. CYA. Where we were tried and tested per normal, per the usual, right here in this country. People with utter gall to tell us we can't eat at the same time as them. Food that are ours as much as it is theirs. Sheesh. Man, no. So it went up right there in YA over this situation. Coming up, something better than these YA stories. I'm getting tired of them a little bit myself, reliving some of this stuff. But again, it's therapeutic for me. It's cathartic. It helps me get some of this stuff off of my chest. And perhaps, hopefully, you guys can get some from these stories as well. There's a nugget in every story for you to extract if you listen and pay attention that can help you in your endeavors. Stay free, people!